Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ClearTalk English. I am Emma, and I am really happy you are here today, wherever you are listening from. I hope you are comfortable. Maybe you are walking, or sitting, or having tea. With me today is my friend Tom. Hi, Tom. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. I am feeling good, thank you. A little tired, but in a nice way. Today feels calm, and I like that. I am happy to talk with you again.
That sounds very real, Tom. Feeling a little tired, but okay. I think many people feel like that. Today, we are talking about real-life problems, not big, scary words, just real-life problems, the small things and the bigger things we all face. Tom, when you hear the words real-life problems, what comes to your mind first?
When I hear real-life problems, I think about daily stress. Small things, like being late, or losing keys, or feeling worried about money. These things are not dramatic, but they affect our day.
Yes, exactly. They are not dramatic, but they stay with us. Like when you wake up late and your day already feels rushed. That feeling stays in your body. Tom, have you had a day like that recently?
Yes, actually, just last week, I woke up late, my alarm did not ring, I jumped out of bed, I felt my heart beating fast. I was thinking, oh no, today is already bad.
I know that feeling so well. That moment when you look at the clock and think, oh no, and your mind starts running very fast. What did you do next?
I rushed. I did everything fast. I washed my face fast, I put on clothes fast, I even drank my coffee too fast, and it was hot.
Oh no, hot coffee is dangerous when you are rushing. Did you burn your tongue?
A little, yes, and that made me more angry. I was angry at myself. I was thinking, why am I always like this?
That inner voice can be very strong, saying things like, why am I always like this? Many learners listening now might feel that too. When something goes wrong, we blame ourselves. I do it too. Tom, did anything good happen that day?
Actually, yes. Even though the morning was bad, later in the day, a friend sent me a message. Just a simple message saying, how are you today? And that helped me relax.
That is beautiful. A simple message can change the mood. This is very real life. Problems do not come alone, but small good moments also appear. Tom, another common real-life problem is money. People worry about money a lot. How do you feel about that topic?
Money is a big worry for many people, including me. Sometimes I feel okay, and sometimes I feel stressed. Bills, rent, food prices, it feels heavy sometimes.
Yes, heavy is a good word. It feels heavy in the chest. And sometimes people feel shy to talk about money problems, but they are very common. When you feel stressed about money, what do you usually do?
Sometimes I sit quietly and think too much. I check my phone, I check my bank app again and again. It does not help, but I still do it.
Checking again and again. Yes, many people do that. It gives a feeling of control, but also more stress. I think it is important for learners to hear this. You are not alone. Tom, do you talk to someone about money stress?
I try to. I talk to my sister sometimes. She listens. She does not always have solutions, but she listens.
Listening is very powerful. Sometimes we do not need advice. We just need someone to listen. This is also a real-life problem, feeling alone with problems. Tom, have you ever felt lonely even when people are around?
Yes, many times. You can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely. It is a strange feeling.
It is strange and also very human. Loneliness is quiet. It does not shout. It just sits with you. When you feel lonely, what helps you a little?
Going for a walk helps. Even a short walk. I look at trees, people, cars. It reminds me that life is moving.
I love that. Life is moving. That is a comforting thought. Even when we feel stuck, life is still moving around us. Tom, another real-life problem is communication, misunderstandings, saying the wrong thing. Have you experienced that?
Oh, yes, many times, especially when I am tired. I say something in a wrong way, and people understand it differently.
Yes, being tired changes everything. Tone, words, face. Can you share a small example?
Once, my friend asked me if I wanted to go out. I was very tired. I said, whatever. I meant I'm okay either way, but my friend felt hurt.
Yes, the word whatever. It can sound cold, even if you do not mean it. What happened next?
My friend was quiet. Later, they told me they felt unimportant. I felt bad. I explained. I said sorry.
That is a good ending. You explained and said sorry. That is not always easy. Saying sorry is a skill, a very important life skill. Learners, if you are listening, saying sorry is okay. It does not make you weak. Tom, how did you feel after saying sorry?
I felt lighter. The tension went away. The friendship felt normal again.
Lighter is a nice word. Problems make us feel heavy, and talking makes us feel lighter. Tom, another problem many people face is work stress. Too much work, not enough time. How is work for you these days?
Work is busy. Some days are fine. Some days feel too long. I look at the clock a lot.
Looking at the clock, waiting for the day to end. Yes, that is very common. When work feels too much, what do you tell yourself?
I tell myself, just do one thing at a time. One small task, not everything at once.
That is very good advice, but you said it naturally. One thing at a time. This is helpful for life and for English learning too. Tom, do you ever bring work problems home?
Yes, I do. I think about work at night. Sometimes I cannot sleep.
Sleep problems are also real-life problems. When your mind is busy, your body is tired, but your brain is awake. What helps you sleep better?
Turning off my phone helps, and listening to calm music, or sometimes just quiet.
Quiet can be powerful. Silence is not empty. It can be peaceful. Tom, another real-life problem many people face is family problems. Small arguments, big misunderstandings. Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yes, a little. Family problems happen because we care. That is how I see it.
That is a very kind way to see it, because we care. Can you share a small family problem?
Sometimes my parents worry too much about me. They ask many questions. I feel pressure.
Parents worry and children feel pressure. This story is very common around the world. How do you handle that pressure?
I try to be patient. I explain calmly. Sometimes it works, sometimes not.
Sometimes not. Yes, we need to accept that too. Not every problem is solved quickly. That is real life. Tom, do you ever feel like problems come all at once?
Yes, it feels like that. One problem opens the door for another problem.
That image is very strong. One problem opens the door for another, and in those moments, people can feel overwhelmed. When you feel overwhelmed, what is the first thing you do?
I stop. I take a breath. I remind myself that I am human.
I love that. I am human. That sentence is very gentle. Learners, if you are listening, you can say that too. I am human. Tom, do you think talking in simple words helps with problems?
Yes, very much. Simple words are clear. They are honest.
Simple and honest. That is our style here at ClearTalk English. Problems do not need big words. They need real words. Tom, have you ever had a problem because you did not say what you really felt?
Yes, I stayed quiet. I thought silence would keep peace, but the problem stayed.
Silence can keep peace for a short time, but not always for a long time. That is an important life lesson. How did that situation end?
Later, I spoke, slowly, calmly. It was not perfect, but it was better.
Better is enough. Perfect is not needed. Tom, another real-life problem is comparing ourselves to others. Social media makes this worse. Do you feel that?
Yes, I see people online. They look happy, successful, and I think, why not me?
That question, why not me, can be painful, but we do not see the full story online. We see small, shiny moments. Do you try to limit social media?
I try. Some days I do well, some days I scroll too much.
Being honest about that is good. We are all learning. Tom, what is one small thing that makes a bad day a little better for you?
A warm drink, tea or coffee, holding the cup, feeling the warmth.
That is a beautiful image. Simple things matter. Real life problems are real, but so are real life comforts. Tom, if you could say one gentle sentence to someone listening who is struggling today, what would you say?
I would say, you are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and this moment will pass.
That is very kind. Thank you, Tom. And to everyone listening, you are doing well. Even by listening, you are taking care of yourself and your English. We will keep talking, slowly and calmly, about real life, because you are not alone. I am really glad you are still here with us. Tom, when we talk about real life problems, another thing that comes to my mind is health. Not only big health issues, but small daily health problems like headaches, back pain, feeling low energy. Do you deal with that sometimes?
Yes, I do. Some days I wake up and my body feels heavy. Not sick, but not fresh. My back hurts a little, my head feels slow.
That feeling of being not sick but not okay, many people understand that. And sometimes it affects our mood too. When your body feels heavy, how does your mind feel?
My mind feels slower. I feel less patient. The small things annoy me more.
Yes, patience becomes short. That's very honest. And then sometimes we feel guilty for feeling annoyed. It's like one problem becomes two problems. Have you found anything that helps on those days?
Gentle movement helps. Stretching, walking slowly, not pushing myself too hard.
That is a very healthy attitude, not pushing too hard. Real-life problems often become worse when we push too much. Tom, another common problem is time, not enough time. People say, I have no time. Do you feel that pressure?
All the time. Time feels like it runs faster than me. I make plans, but the day ends quickly.
Time runs faster than me. That sentence is very relatable. And then people feel stressed because they cannot do everything. How do you deal with that feeling?
I try to accept that I cannot do everything. I choose what is most important for that day.
Choosing what is most important. That is a simple but strong idea, and it takes practice. Learners listening, it is okay to repeat that sentence in your head. I choose what is most important today. Tom, have you ever said yes to something when you wanted to say no?
Yes, many times. I did not want to disappoint people.
Disappointing people is a big fear, and saying no feels uncomfortable. What usually happens when you say yes but feel no inside?
I feel tired. I feel a little angry, sometimes at myself.
Yes, anger turns inward. That is very common. Saying no politely is a life skill. Have you learned how to say no better over time?
A little. I still find it hard, but I try to be honest and kind.
Honest and kind. That is the balance. Tom, another real-life problem is mistakes. Making mistakes at work, in relationships, in language. How do you feel about mistakes?
I do not like them, but I know they are part of life.
Not liking mistakes, but accepting them. That's very human. Can you share a small mistake that taught you something?
I once forgot an important meeting. I felt terrible, but after that, I learned to write things down and set reminders.
That is a good example. A mistake becomes a teacher. For English learners, mistakes are also teachers. Tom, do you feel embarrassed when you make mistakes?
Yes, at first, my face gets warm, but later, I can laugh about it.
Laughing later is a good sign. It means you are healing from the moment. Tom, another problem many people face is change. Changes in life. New job, new place, new routine.
How do you feel about change?
Change makes me nervous. Even good change makes me nervous.
That is very honest. Even good change. People often think they should be happy about good change, but feeling nervous is normal. What kind of change have you experienced recently?
I changed my daily routine. I wake up earlier now.
Waking up earlier is a big change for many people. How was it at first?
Very hard. I wanted to stay in bed, but slowly it became easier.
Slowly. That word is important. Change happens slowly. Tom, another real-life problem is expectations. Our own expectations and other people's expectations. Do you feel pressure from expectations?
Yes, I expect a lot from myself, sometimes too much.
Being hard on yourself is very common. When you feel that pressure, what do you say to yourself?
I try to say, I am doing my best. It may not be perfect, but it's my best.
That is a very kind sentence. I am doing my best. Learners, you can say that too. Tom, do you think talking about problems makes them smaller?
Yes, it does. When problems stay in my head, they feel big. When I speak them, they feel lighter.
Lighter, again. I like how that word comes back. Tom, another real-life problem is fear of the future, worrying about what will happen next year, next month, even tomorrow. Do you worry about the future?
Yes, especially at night. My mind goes far ahead.
Night worries are strong. The room is quiet and thoughts become loud. How do you calm those thoughts?
I focus on the present. I remind myself where I am. I feel my breathing.
Breathing is always with us. We forget that sometimes. Tom, have you ever felt stuck in life?
Yes, like I am standing still while others move forward.
That feeling can be painful, but standing still does not mean failing. Sometimes it means resting. Did that feeling pass for you?
Yes, slowly. New opportunities came. Not fast, but they came.
That is hopeful. Slowly again. Real life moves slowly, not like movies. Tom, another problem people face is confidence, feeling not good enough. Do you struggle with confidence?
Yes, I do. Some days I feel confident. Some days I doubt myself.
Confidence comes and goes. That is normal. What helps your confidence grow a little?
When someone believes in me, or when I finish something small.
Finishing something small, that is very powerful. Small wins matter. Tom, for English learners, confidence is a big problem too. Do you have any gentle words for them?
Yes, I want to say, you do not need perfect English to be understood. Your effort matters.
That is beautiful. Effort matters. Tom, another real-life problem is feeling tired of being strong, always handling things, always coping. Have you felt that?
Yes, sometimes I am tired of being okay.
Tired of being okay. That sentence says a lot. On those days, what do you do?
I allow myself to rest, to do nothing, to not be productive.
Allowing rest is very important. Rest is not lazy, it is necessary. Tom, another issue is misunderstanding emotions, not knowing what we feel. Do you ever feel confused about your feelings?
Yes, sometimes I feel many things at once, happy and sad together.
Mixed feelings are very real. Life is not one color. Tom, do you think problems make us stronger?
I think they make us more understanding, stronger in a quiet way.
I love that. Stronger in a quiet way. That fits our calm conversation today. Tom, before we continue, how are you feeling right now?
I feel calm. Talking like this feels comforting.
I feel the same. Talking slowly, honestly. And to everyone listening, if you feel calm too, that is wonderful. If you feel emotional, that is okay too. We are here together, talking about real life, one sentence at a time. As we keep talking, Tom, I want to touch on another real-life problem that many people feel but do not always say out loud. and that is feeling lost, like you are not sure where you are going in life. Have you ever felt that way?
Yes, I have. There were times when I asked myself, what am I doing and where am I going? It felt confusing.
Confusing is the right word, and when life feels confusing, people sometimes feel scared. Did that feeling make you anxious?
Yes, it did. I felt anxious because I thought I should already know the answers.
That word should can be heavy. We tell ourselves, I should know, I should be better, I should be faster. But life does not work like that. How did you deal with that feeling of being lost?
I stopped trying to find big answers. I focused on small steps. Just today, just this week.
Small steps again. That idea keeps coming back. Real-life problems often feel smaller when we break them into today and this moment. Tom, another problem people face is disappointment, when things do not go as planned. How do you handle disappointment?
At first, I feel sad, sometimes angry. Then slowly, I accept it.
Acceptance takes time. We cannot force it. Can you remember a time when you felt disappointed but later understood it better?
Yes, I did not get a job I wanted. I was very disappointed, but later I found another job that suited me better.
That is a very common story and a hopeful one. Sometimes no opens the door for another yes, but in the moment it hurts. Tom, another real-life problem is trusting people. Trust can be broken. Have you experienced that?
Yes, when trust breaks, it hurts deeply. It makes you careful next time.
Hurt changes how we protect ourselves. After trust is broken, how do you rebuild it, either with others or with yourself?
Slowly. I do not rush. I watch actions, not only words.
Watching actions is very wise. Trust grows slowly, like a plant. Tom, another issue many people face is feeling pressure to be happy all the time. Do you feel that pressure?
Yes, people say stay positive, but sometimes I don't feel positive.
And that is okay. Being human means feeling many emotions. Happiness is not permanent. How do you feel about allowing yourself to feel sad sometimes?
It helps. When I allow sadness, it passes more easily.
That is very true. Feelings want to be felt. When we push them away, they stay longer. Tom, another real-life problem is regret. Thinking about the past and wishing you did something differently. Do you experience regret?
Yes. I think about things I said or did not say.
Those quiet moments of regret can be heavy. When regret comes, what helps you move forward?
I remind myself that I did the best I could at that time, with what I knew.
That sentence is very healing. With what I knew. We grow, we learn. Tom, another issue is asking for help. Many people find this hard. Do you find it hard to ask for help?
Yes. I like to be independent. Asking for help feels uncomfortable.
Independence is valued, but we all need help sometimes. What changed your mind about asking for help?
I realize that people often feel good when they can help. It connects us.
That is such an important point. Help connects people. Tom, another real-life problem is fear of failure, trying something new and being afraid it will not work. Do you feel that fear?
Yes. Fear of failure stops me sometimes.
Fear can be very quiet but very powerful. What helps you move even when fear is there?
I tell myself, it is okay to fail. I will learn something.
Learning instead of judging. That is a gentle way to live. Tom, another common problem is feeling unappreciated, like your efforts are not seen. Have you felt that?
Yes. It feels lonely when your effort is invisible.
Invisible effort can hurt. How do you take care of yourself in those moments?
I try to appreciate myself. I say, I see my effort, even if others do not.
Appreciating yourself is important. Sometimes we're the first person who needs to say thank you to ourselves. Tom, another problem is routine becoming boring. Same days, same actions. Do you feel bored sometimes?
Yes, routine can feel safe, but also boring.
That balance again, safety and boredom. How do you add small joy to routine?
Small changes, a different walk, a new song, a new cup.
Small changes can refresh life. Tom, another real-life problem is feeling overwhelmed by news and information. Too much information. Do you feel that?
Yes, sometimes I need to stop reading news. It affects my mood.
Protecting your mind is important. Choosing what to take in is a life skill. Tom, as we come closer to the end of our talk, I want to ask you, after all these problems we talked about, what helps you keep going?
Hope helps me. Even quiet hope. The belief that things can change.
Quiet hope is a beautiful phrase. It does not shout, but it stays. Tom, if you look back at your life, do you see that you survived problems you once thought you could not?
Yes, many times. Problems that felt impossible became memories.
That is powerful. What feels impossible today may become a memory tomorrow. Tom, how do you feel right now after sharing all of this?
I feel lighter and grateful. Talking openly helps.
I feel grateful too. And to everyone listening, thank you for being here with us. Real-life problems are part of being human. You are not weak for having them. You are brave for facing them. And if you're learning English while listening, remember, you are doing something kind for yourself. Take it slowly. Breathe. One sentence at a time. We're with you, and you are not alone.